Who have it better, Nola or BR? I know this about to raise some eyebrows right here.
Baton Rouge, man, they really enjoy themselves. The dudes in New Orleans, he gonna spend $1,000 on his outfit and he gonna just post up in the corner. Whereas like a dude from Baton Rouge probably ain't in $1,000 outfit, but man, like you could see them enjoying their fucking life. Bayou family, what's going on? It's your main man, Tyrann Mathieu, and welcome back to another episode of In the Bayou, presented by our great friends over at FanDuel. It's gonna be a good show today. We're gonna talk about is someone I used to play with, quarterback, is he coming out? All right, we've been hearing those rumblings. Obviously, we got a big topic, Louisiana, right? New Orleans versus Baton Rouge. We're gonna get into that. We also gonna get into my combine experience because that's like right around the corner. And Mardi Gras was last week, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
Tyrell, like how was your Mardi Gras, man?
Man, everything was smooth, bro. Just watching them kids have fun, listen to them bands and all that stuff like that, bro. That's just remind me of when I was a kid. Every year, come around, bro. But yeah, man, it was cool, bro. I see you brought Goldie out, dog.
Yeah, I brought Goldie out, man. Goldie is my 87 Monte Carlo.
Say, who is Goldie?
Quick story behind that is I was in Arizona. I was at a gas station, and they had a guy out there, and he had a Monte Carlo. And I looked at him. I said, "Man, how much money you want for that car?" And he said something along the lines of like $1,500, $1,800 maybe. And, that's back in my younger days. I used to carry a lot of cash on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I cashed him out on the spot.
Yeah.
I got the titles and everything. And what actually happened was I left Arizona. I ended up going to Houston. And I met this guy named AB from 713. And they do like custom cars and, pimp my ride type stuff. So he had my car for at least 3 years, bro, before I got it back. But when I got it back, I wasn't like, I wasn't discouraged because he did his thing, man. I'm talking about gold, everything, Forgiatos and, even if you look in the trunk, the speaker box, I got my logo, the Honey Badger. You got the LSU stuff in the door. So it was cool, man. And I never drove it. Like I never drove it in Louisiana because in Louisiana, as we all know, in the Bayou, we've been under road construction for the last 84 years.
Yeah.
So
since we've been here,
I gotta pick and choose when I bring Goldie outside because bro, them old schools, they break down on you. Ain't too many people know how to fix those.
I seen a viral clip of AB just breaking down, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's one of my worst fears is like having a nice car, bro, and it's not starting.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people just passing you up.
Right.
That's not a good feeling. You know what I mean? So I'm very conscious of that. But yeah, man, got a lot of love on Goldie. I feel like when you drive a car like that, man, New Orleans, you know what I mean? You need 2-3 more cars behind you. You know what I mean? You need some security. A couple of your uncles with you. You know what I'm saying? In case anything go left. But bro. We got a lot of head nods, bro. A lot of people. Yeah. A lot of people. I guess they enjoyed, seeing that car, on the scene. So
thank you.
We was right on the spot, like
right on the corner.
Block, like 3 blocks the other way was like my grandma's crib. Where we grew up at in the 5th Ward. So. And then obviously, we had my pops on the show last week, talking about Zulu and all that. And Zulu was actually directly across the street from, where we was posted up at. So that whole vibe was just family and, just comfortability. Yeah. You know what I mean? Being able to park your car and work hard for nice things. And, the community sort of helps you protect it. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things I really, really love about, New Orleans and Louisiana in particular is that, people gonna look out for their people.
For sure.
I felt good. Felt good driving it.
Yeah, on the block, on the Ave, baby.
I felt good driving it, dog. Man, I want to get into something today though, because I've lived in both of these places, and I mean, you from Louisiana, you've heard the rumblings of it. New Orleans versus Baton Rouge.
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
It's always
And
a thing.
you know, it's like NBA YoungBoy versus Lil Wayne.
Right.
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 Yeah, which I like Young Boy. I think he's a good artist. But when people say he's Michael Jackson, is you know, in my mind, you know, that's still Lil Wayne to me.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So people, I guess everybody got their different feelings about it.
Of course.
But yeah, man, like what's your thoughts on that? Like New Orleans versus Baton Rouge. Let's start with Biara, because you've lived in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So let's start with Baton Rouge.
Man, Baton Rouge is different, bro. Like I actually I was there for like 2 months after Hurricane Katrina, bro. So we went like me and my family. My mom drove buses, so we gathered up on the bus.
Shout out to Miss Linda.
We shout out to Lafayette, and we ended up in like Rain, Louisiana.
Yeah,
and we was in like a convention center, a community center for like
a shelter, basically.
Yeah. I was in Alexandria for like a week.
Yeah, I was in Alexandria. Yeah,
and one of my grandfather, his sister lived in Baton Rouge. She lived like right down the street from Southern.
Okay.
Man, when I say I had a time of my life, like just seeing a different scenery and being so young, and I had my older brothers with me, so I was rocking all their clothes and shit. You know, at that time, it was over. Everything was oversized for us. You know, clothes,
big t-shirts,
big pants.
I look back on that,
you know what I'm saying?
Still can't believe that.
So I was having a blast. You know what I'm saying?
Dresses like that.
BR is definitely on Ratchet City, man. It's
sure.
Jigga City,
It's
Jigga City, dog.
Yeah, that's my thoughts too, bro. like you know, because when you think about the music scene, a lot of people, they're gonna start with New Orleans, right? And you know, Louis Armstrong, and you know what I mean. Like you know, we just talking about Lil Wayne. You know, obviously No Limit, and you know, and Cash Money, right? But Baton Rouge is they got a little force behind them.
They got some,
you know, with the music scene, and you know, they got a lot of guys that, you know, like, you know, everybody
within the last 10 years.
But I will say this though, like when I left New Orleans, and I went to Baton, when I went to LSU, that was like my first time starting to get into dudes like Lil Boosie. Like I hadn't really listened to Baton Rouge artists, like growing up. But once I got to Baton Rouge, man, like Boosie was, I guess he was their Lil Wayne.
Right.
You know, he was that version of them. And, you know, just the type of music that they made, like those dudes, like, you know, like they in the middle of the dance floor, sweating bullets, taking their shirt off, and they jigging.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like a mother, bro.
And I never quite, I've never done that. I'm from New Orleans. I think everybody in the Bayou understand me when I say that, and you know, we think we're a little too cool. You know what I mean? Like we're in New Orleans, and you know, it's a pool party, but nobody's in a pool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, whereas like you go to Baton Rouge, if it's a pool party, everybody in the pool.
Yeah.
And
you
so,
having fun.
Yeah, bro. So from that perspective, you know, I've always appreciated, you know, Baton Rouge for just their authenticity.
Right.
Like they've never tried to be like a reflection or a partner of New Orleans.
Right.
Like they've sort of always stood on their own. The same way we do in New Orleans, right? Because if you ask somebody where you're from, they're gonna say New Orleans, and they gonna ask you can ask them where that's at, and they gonna say New Orleans.
Yeah.
They're not gonna say Louisiana.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
from New Orleans.
like that type of stuff is cool to me, bro. Like you know, just the originality, and you know, obviously the people too, right? Because you know, I tend to relate to people the same. I think in Baton Rouge and New Orleans, like they're community driven too. Like that's not too, like, you know, far fetched. Like those things are the same as far as like the people and you know, just how they show up and how they support, you know, each other. So that was like a real eye opener for me. But Baton Rouge was definitely. I've stayed in some great places, bro. Arizona, you know, Kansas City. Baton Rouge was one of his own, bro. I enjoyed it, you know. Obviously, I met.
All right. So on our end, let's just say this: in New Orleans, did you enjoy growing up in New Orleans?
Yeah, for sure.
Like
that's a badge of honor, bro.
Okay. Because you know, like, you know, kids, like, you know, they probably see stuff and they probably want to, oh man, I wish I grew up in Texas. Oh man, it's snow over here. I wish we grew up where it's
They need to get outside. I feel like those people ain't never been outside.
right.
You know, for me, bro, I've always enjoyed living in Louisiana. Like I just told you, like that was a badge of honor, bro. Like being able to tell people, you know, you from New Orleans. Even when people hear that, like they embrace that. Like, man, they think that's cool.
And you know what's crazy, bro? Because I feel like they feel like we've been through some shit. Of course, we've been through Katrina, but they just feel like, oh, you from New Orleans? Yeah, you've been through some shit. You know, that's a little toughness. You know, with just saying you've been from you from New Orleans. Because, like you said, people don't say they from Louisiana. No, we from New Orleans. Like, and if somebody's from Baton Rouge, they're gonna say they're from Baton Rouge. They're from BR.
They from that rack. For sure. Which, you know, living there, bro, you realize, man, you know, they deal with the same sort of stuff we deal with.
Right. So what would be one of your first memories of like being at LSU?
Being at LSU?
What would be like one of your first
memories? Oh, man. I think my initial memory, I was a senior at St. Aug, and I went to the LSU versus Arkansas game. And, you know, they had all white on. They had gold helmets on. My people in the Bayou going to appreciate this. Because when people typically bring up the best athlete from Louisiana, I think more than not, my name would be mentioned in that, right?
Yeah.
But the dude that we idolized growing up was Chad Jones, right? And Chad was 6'3", 200 pounds. I mean, he was just good at everything: baseball, basketball,
and he could bat left and right hand.
And he played safety, like, and he was fun to watch, bro. And I remember him hit one of them wide receivers from Arkansas so hard. And like when I saw the crowd reaction live as it happened, I'm like, yo, I gotta come here. Like it's, you know, I wasn't going anywhere else anyway. But like that was a moment for me. And then too, bro, like when I got on campus, it didn't take people long to sort of like start like gravitating towards me. So you know, we would have like little dorm parties and house parties.
Right.
You know, so those are like my initial you know, memories, you know, of LSU.
So of course we used, like I said, you know, I watched the last episode. On Thursdays, we used to sneak out and we used to go to the Boot. This is a little club in New Orleans. So compared to like Baton Rouge, you know, in the college town, like you think Baton Rouge has a better college town scene?
Well, it was two parts of Baton Rouge though, right? Because you got obviously you got the college vibe where you know you go to Tigerland and you know it's 5-6 bars in Tigerland, but like we didn't just party in Tigerland, like we partied downtown too. So you know, obviously Tigerland was its own experience, and you know it was more college vibe. But once you go downtown, now you meeting the everyday people of Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? You meeting the girls that don't go to LSU. You know what I mean? Go to other schools and stuff. So we used to man. As a matter of fact, you bring that up. I think one of the first times we went downtown. I don't want to put their names out there, but you know, like there was a fight. And, you know, some people went through windows. Literally thrown through windows, right? And I was like, yo, this shit is crazy out here, yo. You just wasn't expecting that. Like I wasn't necessarily expecting, you know, football players to just like just be that violent. Like that was like the first time I was like, yo, these fucking boys is crazy. You know, but then that's Les Miles, right? Like he recruit some crazy motherfuckers. So I guess
not out the ordinary.
I guess every football team you know, need that. So that was fun. Which bring me to the next fight we had was at Shady's. And you know, that was the fight that you know, really kind of hurt Jordan Jefferson, our quarterback. He's Justin Jefferson's older brother. And we had like this huge fucking bar fight, bro. You know, obviously he was like the main target because he was our quarterback. And we all got in trouble. I ain't gonna say we all got in trouble. It was a few of us because Coach Miles, he had a meeting and he was like, who was all out there last night? And literally everybody stood up and walked out. And it was just like 6 of us left in the room. But those 6 people were the people that sort of took accountability for, what happened that night. But which I thought that was a lot of respect in that too. Like not letting him just sort of take the fall by himself.
Yeah.
Because we all was there, and he may have started it, but
Yeah.
we helped him finish it.
Right, for sure.
But I remember sitting in that room, bro, like, and not knowing how it was gonna go.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we was able to sort of rise from that, and we had a pretty good run after that. But yeah, man, a lot of great memories.
Right,
Great memories.
A lot, man, bro. I remember one time we pulled up in Tigerland. We wasn't in Tigerland no more than 20, 25 minutes. We was wetter than fish out the water.
Yeah, bro. Well, I mean, you shouldn't drink that much that young.
It was in and out, it was in and out. Like,
damn. Yeah, I think about it too, bro. Like back then, man, like it wasn't like these fancy shit people drink today. Like, it was Jack Daniels,
Spit on the rocks,
little Coke, Jim Beam, you know what I mean? Crown Royal.
I got another one for you. Paul Masson.
Paul Masson. That one did a number on us.
Paul Masson.
So
I'm gonna ask you this,
got
bro.
away from liquor.
Man, listen, that shit that was deadly. I seen somebody go to the hospital due to drinking too much Paul Masson.
Yeah, I could believe that, bro.
Yeah. I want to ask you this, bro. So, who have it better, NOLA or BR? I know this about to raise some eyebrows right here.
Who has it better? I mean, I'd probably say.
Let's start with the nightlife. How about that?
That's a great question because I don't think I can put one in front of the other. Obviously, if you just sort of looking at it and taking it at face value, you would assume that New Orleans is like they're running away, right? With that.
Right.
Until you experience nightlife in Baton Rouge,
right?
And it's just fun, bro. It's so much fun, right? And I know both of those places are somewhat challenging as far as like environment and just having to kind of watch out for like the crazy shit. But I feel like Baton Rouge, man, they really enjoy themselves.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas like dudes in New Orleans, he gonna spend $1,000 on his outfit and he gonna just post up in the corner and take pictures all night. You know what I'm saying?
Or you gonna just be mugging.
He just mugging for no reason, right? Waiting for somebody to step on his feet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait till a drink bomb or something. A bump.
Whereas like a dude from Baton Rouge, like they probably ain't in $1,000 outfit, but man, like you could see them enjoying their fucking life.
They having a great fucking time.
And so I just sort of leave it at that if I can.
And of course you got your guys who, everywhere, you got your guys who gonna be with their crazy shit, and you got your dudes who gonna have their fun. But I feel like BR have more fun than New Orleans as far as the nightlife. They have more fun.
Yeah.
Jigga City, dog.
Jigga City,
man.
Dog.
You go out. You know you about to have a blast.
Live from that rack.
Man, you know you about to have a blast.
Wiener Schnitzel. I'll tell you, boy.
So who have the better food then? You speaking of that? Yeah,
better food. Oh man, better food for sure. I'd probably say New Orleans. I'm probably being biased on that, but yeah, man. Yeah, I think it's New Orleans. I know it's New Orleans.
I would say New Orleans. Yeah,
yeah, it's New Orleans for sure.
But they got their spots.
Yeah, that's true.
So who have the better traffic?
The better traffic or the worse? Boy, I tell you, bro.
That's a good question, though, bro.
Baton Rouge traffic mean, but Baton Rouge, they don't necessarily have that year-round traffic that we have because it's like it's it's a football season. Then you go into Mardi Gras season, you know what I mean? And then you go into festival season, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, a hurricane coming. Now you're in the fucking traffic for 12 hours trying to get to Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking crazy. Yeah. But I don't want to go on a rant, though. I just want to rant about New Orleans infrastructure. And
we got to go to Baton Rouge to get to Texas.
You do? Yeah, you do. You do.
Sitting in traffic.
Right. You do. Yeah.
That's how bad it is, bro.
Yeah, but I say, yeah, I probably see New Orleans.
Both of them.
Because you got to deal with it.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know which one the worst, bro. Because I done dealt with both of them. Like I was working. I had to drive to Baton Rouge like once a week. Man, that shit was crazy. It's traumatizing, bro. Because I used to just being in New Orleans so much and seeing that bridge and seeing another one that looks similar to it. It's like, oh shit, like shit give me a headache, like.
Yeah, I can see that, bro.
Cause that traffic going across that bridge is just like GNO.
Yeah,
the bridge look the same going down that shit, man. The traffic is ridiculous too. But if you haven't sat through it or if you had to drive through it, then you might come into it a few times. But other than that,
I know you,
man. That shit.
Been knowing you a long time.
Oh, that shit give me a headache.
Your fucking eyes be red, huh?
What?
You sitting in that traffic,
man. Everybody is like everybody aggravated. Everybody, I'm like a bull. Everybody red. Every car red. They don't talk about somebody trying to get over in front of me, and we already in traffic. We like this, and motherfucker trying to jump over.
Yeah, bro. I know you. Be
that
fucking just
crazy, bro.
Fucking the steam coming out your ears.
All right, so let's ruffle the little feathers. Who have the better women?
Who got the better women?
Yeah.
Oh man.
BR the things.
Shit. Well, I got two of my baby mamas. They from New Orleans. My other baby mama I met in Baton Rouge. She's technically from Louisiana.
That boy got nothing but New Orleans and Baton Rouge ties.
Yeah, bro. Yo. Can't leave home. I had a lot of fun though, bro. I tell you, bro. I lived a great life, but I'm settling down now. I've settled down now.
Yes, indeed, boy. BR treated us fine, man.
I think, man.
In all aspects,
it's different. It's different, man. I think in Baton Rouge, I would say this. I feel like I had a lot more like one night stands in Baton Rouge.
College life.
In New Orleans, I didn't have that many like one night stands. Like I was always in a relationship,
right?
So I guess Baton Rouge. You can hit it and go.
Yeah, right. Hey, shit, that college life, boy. Man, that was a time to be alive, bro.
It was amazing.
Man, I got so much free shit in BR just from him. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was fun.
Anything you can think of free. Yeah, man, just take it.
Yeah, it was fun.
So who got the better things to do, Noel or BR?
Better things to do?
Yeah.
Oh man, probably say New Orleans, man. New Orleans got got the French Quarters. You know what I mean? Got the river. Yeah. I mean,
collectively, we ain't got shit to do.
We got the casinos.
Baton Rouge got casinos Blue Bayou. Too. Blue Bayou. We had Blue Bayou.
Yeah, we had Blue Bayou. They turned that out though.
Yeah. Is that? It's not even in existence no more.
I've drove by it before. Last time I went to LSU, I think I drove by it. But I don't think it's like popping. Like you know what I mean? It's not popping like it used to at all.
That's because people getting a whole lot more money now. People getting a whole lot more money now. They going everywhere else for that type of shit.
I can never understand that.
Like now, like that, like back then, that shit was like, oh, you going to BR? You going to Blue Bayou? It was like the biggest treat in the world. Like now, like some kids going to fucking Florida.
Yeah,
3 times a year.
Yep. Yeah, we gotta make Louisiana great again.
Yeah, we gotta try somehow, bro. So we're not gonna be biased, but who has the better like sports as far as college? It's not like hard to figure that out. I mean,
college,
the world knew. Yeah.
I mean, let's give Tulane some credit.
Yeah. They definitely been bowl game.
And then too, Xavier. I saw this the other day. Xavier's basketball coach, the women's coach. I think he won like 600 games. He's the most winningest Louisiana coach like ever, something like that. Like 600 wins, something like that.
Crazy.
So I mean, New Orleans, they do their thing. I think Baton Rouge, LSU is just a juggernaut, bro.
Yeah.
And then too, obviously, Southern University.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just two historical juggernauts. You know what I mean? That they put a lot of money into their schools. So, yeah.
Speaking of that, I
Baton Rouge-
think UNO they just like signed like a deal to where LSU is it's about to be like an LSU campus. UNO.
University of New Orleans.
Yep. It's gonna be UNO LSU.
That's a beautiful.
It used to be a thing.
Yeah, that's a beautiful campus though. Like that's a beautiful school. I always wonder why, like the city, like we didn't get behind,
right?
Yeah. Like UNO.
Yeah,
like
the only thing going on is the arena.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's on the lakefront. That's it. You know what I mean? Like it's just a beautiful place to be. Like but yeah.
So who has the better high school sports?
The better high school sports. I think New Orleans. I think New Orleans. But Baton Rouge is not. They not like because they win a lot of championships, state championships. Not just
LSU keep a guy on their roster from Baton Rouge.
Well, I'll say this like. New Orleans, you're gonna have some good football programs, baseball programs, maybe basketball programs. Mm-hmm. I feel like Baton Rouge is more balanced.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. Like it's good baseball programs, football programs, basketball programs. Yeah. Like it's not just like the same 2 or 3 schools. You know.
I agree with that. Yeah. What place has better culture?
Better culture.
That's a little weird to say, but better culture is a little.
I say New Orleans.
Yeah,
I say New Orleans, man. Can't forget, bro. A lot of people in Baton Rouge, they come to the city to have fun.
Yeah,
they take that commute. I know a lot of people that take that commute to like their life is here. They live in Baton Rouge, but their life is
right. Yeah, that's where they come and do anything.
You know what I mean?
They fun and shit.
I'd probably say New Orleans for sure.
Yeah. Okay. And finally, which place represents Louisiana better, Baton Rouge or New Orleans?
I think they're equal in that regard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because we were just talking about like that authenticity.
Yeah.
Right. And like not necessarily like depending on. Either or to like, they can sort of stand on their own,
Yeah, we appreciate them and they appreciate us.
Yeah, like Lafayette is becoming that sort of a city. To where, like Lafayette, I feel like in 5-10 years, they're going to be able to stand on their own. Right? And,
right.
Yeah, I say that's about equal.
Yeah.
But shout out Louisiana, dog.
Yeah. Because everywhere you go, shit, in Louisiana, you could go get a dog from New Orleans or Baton Rouge and whatever sport.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, a lot of schools, bro.
Because we live similar lives, bro. Like some of them, most of them dudes, they grow up fast. You know what I'm saying? 16, 17, you're a daddy. 18, you're a daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's going on in New Orleans. Like,
yeah,
it's not too far from us. Like, we grew up similar. Like,
Yeah. I agree with that, brother. I agree with that. Well, we gave our answers. Let us know in the comments what you think, right or wrong. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back. What's up, Bayou family? Make sure you guys tuned in.
Subscribe.
If you get hurt in a car accident, do like thousands of people have already done. Bring your trouble to me. I'm attorney Morris Bart, and I'll go after the money to pay your doctor bills, hospital bills, lost paychecks, even pain and suffering. If you've been hurt in a car accident, call me. I'm Morris Bart, and I can help you.
Call 525-8000. Consultations are free. 525-8000.
I'd probably say, bro, outside of my grandma and, maybe, girlfriend or whatever, that's probably the first phone number I've ever remembered. Yeah, bro. Like you know, you from New Orleans, man. Like you know who Morris Border is.
You know who Morris
Like,
Border is. I thought he could solve any problem with any injury, any accident, something like that. I just
Yeah.
always thought, like, man, this dude, somebody ever hit me, man, I'm gonna call Morris Border. I already know his number. It's so easy.
Yeah, bro. Nah, he's an icon, man. He's legendary.
New Orleans, show.
Man, I'll just be so grateful that we grew up when we grew up.
Yeah, the era we grew up in, bro. We grew up in and all kind of fun shit.
I know
Kids be inside now.
I know these kids nowadays, they probably don't know who Morris Border is, don't care who he is.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
But I know they know. They smart enough. If their mama get hit, they know they getting a check. I don't care how old it is. In New Orleans, all our kids know if mama get hit, we getting a check. It might not be the biggest one, but yeah, you might get some new threads coming soon.
I don't know, bro. That's
Might be 12 months down the line. You know what I'm saying? Might be 8. But you know you're going to get some new shit. You get hit.
All right, so man, it's Combine Week. You know, love it or hate it, it is what it is. The NFL uses it to get prospects, to really get closer to prospects, really ahead of the draft. You know, especially, you know, could kind of box them in one building, you know what I mean, and kind of create a schedule for them. And but it's actually something I've taken part in. Shit, what that was like 13, 14 years ago?
Yeah, man. A long time ago.
A little while ago.
Long time ago. Shit.
A little while ago.
But
my experience is probably a little different though than most dudes.
I would say, bro. I would say, like, you know, we explained a few weeks ago, you know, you got kicked out of LSU, but
yeah,
didn't get arrested and, you know, shit didn't go as planned. But
yeah,
I remember that. Like, could you just walk us through like your first time being on camera and you like, oh shit, I have to perform. Like, you know, like I ain't seen these lights in a while.
Yeah, I was never worried about that. I thought I did great on the field. I was clearly the best defensive back there.
Yeah.
You know, as far as like on the field drills and you know, drilling and running and catching the ball and you know, all those different things. I think the shit I was worried about, not really worried about, it was a challenge for me was just the interview process. And just because I knew like, you know, these people about to grill me on, you know, my last 5 years and, you know, 2-3 years at LSU, you know, getting kicked out. You know, people make a big deal out of it.
Right.
But I think what actually ended up saving me, bro, is just I tell the truth. Right. You know, like, yeah, I failed 10 drug tests.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you would shoot me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, you know, I put it all on the table, you know. And I think a lot of teams respected that. It was a few teams that tried to like sort of bait me into like showing a certain emotion or like trying to be a certain character. Right. But I'm like that wasn't me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't a loud kid. I wasn't you know, bashful. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was actually pretty decent. You know, I just wanted to smoke weed and be left alone. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's it. Right. You know,
trying to get high and get to the top.
Yeah, like asking me for my tattoos and, you know, what they mean and, you know, just trying to sort of like correlate it with like, you know, like gang shit and I'm like, bro, I'm from New Orleans. We don't even gang bang.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, I got homeboys I hang out with, but we not like the Crips.
Right.
You know
We ain't no Bloods or nothing.
So, you know, but yeah, bro, like I try my best to tell the truth, man, and really be honest, you know, with people. I probably say one of the weirdest interviews I had was with the Jaguars. And I walked in and you know, it's like 20 dudes in the room, right? It's just you by yourself. You ain't got no lawyer or nothing. This is you, like millions of dollars on the line.
Right.
But can I at least bring my mama with me?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so I'm sitting in there and I'm just like, you know, like what's next?
Right.
And dude sitting in front of me and literally like didn't ask me anything, but was like, I want you to guess who's everybody is in the room. And I'm looking, I'm like, shit, well, you sitting right in front of me. Shit, you must be important. You know what I mean? So
right.
like,
You the guy.
I'm like, who are you, the owner? You know what I mean? Like, it's like one of my first interviews. I ain't know.
Right.
And so, you know, I botched that part of it. I got all of them wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, that's sort of some of the tactics that they play with you, man. Like, you know, then it's such a long day, right?
Yeah.
And you know, it's multiple meetings within a day. So, you know, as a youngin', bro, like that could sort of catch up with you, right? Like you're not as sharp as you was 3 hours ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're starting to get fatigued. You're starting to be tired.
Yeah.
You're starting to show certain emotions. You know what I mean? And so that was something that, you know, I was conscious of because I had dudes like Pat P that went through that. Right. You know what I mean? And so I kind of got, you know, a head start on sort of what to expect. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, they're gonna try to weigh you out. You know, even the on-field stuff, right? Like, it's like, bro, like, you know, like this dude probably ran a 4.2, right? But he probably really could run a 4.1 if he ain't fucking had a long ass day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like this dude lifted 225 40 times. He probably could lift it 60 if the fucking day wasn't so long.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's part of it though. Right. Part of that is them sort of trying to wear you down and see who's mentally strong and you know what I mean? Like what sort of information can you retain?
And how long you
under stress, under pressure?
Yeah.
You know? And so, which like I said, bro, I feel like I did a good job.
Speaking of that, you ran a 4.5.
I understand.
Yeah,
my first 40 was like 4.45, right? Then my next 40 was like 4.50.
Right. So they say
what's the average? Shouldn't I be a 4.4 guy?
Right. They say nah, it's gonna be 4.5.
4.5. Give him 4.5.
Right. And it I mean, you already got kicked out of school. They said they trying any way to knock him motherfucker down. They about to do it.
This shit don't make no sense.
Give him 4.5.
It don't make no sense.
We're not gonna take his fastest time. Whatever time is the slowest time, that's what they told him. Book him for that one.
I thought that for a long time.
Book him for that one. That's crazy.
I thought that for a long time, bro. I really did. I thought that for a very, very long time.
All right. So like in some of the interviews, what's some of the questions they was asking you? I know you said like tattoos.
Yeah, like, you know, girlfriends and, you know, just everything, bro. How many people you slept with? You know, what does that tattoo mean? You know,
they really ask you how many people you slept with? Like,
man, they ask you everything.
What that got to do with?
Bro, people got to give you $1 million, bro.
But I understand because if you say I slept with, you say man, I done slept with 25 women in the last year. They're like, oh shit, we can't get. He gonna blow it off. He gonna blow it.
But I'm saying it helps them make their decision though. Like, you know, if you're a guy that's with multiple women,
right? I
mean, that's some sort of, you know, character defect,
right?
You know what I mean? Right. Like, so, I mean, that's why they ask you the stupid shit,
right?
You know, like you're trying to see if your character is
right. Sounds stupid. You might think it's stupid, but it's important. Bro. Yeah.
How much money do you spend when you go shopping? Like when you buy groceries, do you buy veggies? You know what I'm saying? What? It's a fucking vegetable.
Right.
Like,
the fuck you think
I'm 19 years old.
No fruits or vegetables?
I'm just saying, bro.
They're just going to get Hot Pockets, waffles, and honey buns and oatmeal pies, huh? Peanut butter and jelly and shit.
Everybody here is 19, 20, 21 years old. They just left college.
Right.
All we eat is fucking noodles and fast food, and we rarely go to the calf. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That was our fucking diet.
Right.
You know? But yeah, they ask you everything, bro.
Right.
Yeah, everything, dog.
They want to know how much ass you get. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I do, because I swear to God, I want to know. I'll give my son some money, boy. Listen, I'm not about how much. What you got going on, son? Why you need $100 more? What you got going on, bro?
Yeah.
So look, bro. You think the combine end up helping you or hurting you?
I don't know, bro. Cause like, you know, I felt, like I said, I feel like I did well there, but I mean, I still went third round,
right?
You know, which I thought really, bro, that was a reflection on coaches, cause I scare a lot of coaches. They don't know how to coach me,
right?
You know what I'm saying? They have no fucking idea what to do with a Tyrann Mathieu. Right. They want them,
right?
But they don't even know what to do with them,
right?
So I feel like that was more of that versus like me, like not being like I was legit. I've been legit since day one. My first NFL game, like this shit was this not. I'm not. It's not I'm not making nothing up.
Right.
Like I'm a dude that they probably gonna be talking about for another 10 years. Like
for sure.
It was more of a reflection on them. They were scared.
Yeah.
They didn't know what the fuck to do with me.
It's crazy. I should have been
Bruce Arians said that though.
Right.
Man, I don't know what the fuck to do with you. Just put him at safety.
Right.
Like,
I don't know what the fuck to do. Just put him back there.
But yeah.
It's crazy, yo. So you think the combine is still worth doing? Because like you said, like the process.
I think for smaller school guys, I think for guys that they
more
don't
of the need to prove it, guys. They need to see you just you know.
Like if you're a guy that you play cornerback, right, and you kind of like on that fringe, like you want to show them that you can run a 4.3.
Right. Yeah.
It's probably important for you to go to the combine. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a quarterback that all year people they talk shit about your arm strength, right? The combine is perfect for you to go to and show them that you could push the ball from all areas of the field. Right. You know what I mean? But it's not. It ain't football.
Right.
Like it's not football.
It's really like just practice.
Like
shit you done did
I had a
1,000
decent
times.
combine, but I didn't wow anybody. Right. It's like Puka Nacua didn't wow anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could give you 1,000 names of guys that fuck the combine.
Right.
Them dudes know how to play football.
Right.
So but I do think it's beneficial for and then too it's beneficial for the teams. Mm-hmm. Right? Like cause then they get to sit with you. They get to eat lunch with you, they get to have interviews with you. They get to see you up close. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're a guy that's on their radar, then they right there. Right. Like that's who about to give you your money in a few months.
Yeah.
So I think it is beneficial, but
I think it's beneficial.
Man, if you know how to play football, bro, combine is whatever.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Well, one guy we know who not going to be throwing at the combine this week is Fernando Mendoza, Heisman Trophy winner. Our friends at FanDuel, they have Fernando at like minus 20,000 odds to be the first overall pick. Think he gets chosen by the Raiders?
Yeah, I think so.
He's not throwing, so that's
I don't think he need to throw though. Like I think he has film of him making some great fucking plays. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like they hurt him.
The back shoulder throws he's making, even when he was leading guys. The anticipation.
Yeah, that shit next level.
Like I remember who they was playing Penn State, and, they caught him in the cover zero, and he just put the ball on his dude could catch it.
Yeah,
to win the game. So,
he made some throws, dog.
Yeah, like he got some big time.
Only he could have made
tight window. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So he don't need it. He's not Lamar Jackson anyway. So
yeah, I'm like
you just, you know what I mean?
You don't look like you're not the biggest. You're not the strongest.
He don't need
you're not the fastest.
No, he don't need to do that shit. Yeah, no, I think he a lock to be the first pick.
Yeah, he a lock. He a lock.
Yeah, I think he gonna interview well too.
Right. So you guys, look, we got a great opportunity for you. If you ever want to get into the NBA Finals, this is your chance, courtesy of FanDuel. All you got to do is use your profit boost. And I promise you, on your NBA future, you'll be in it for a shot to win NBA Finals trip for 2. NBA futures let you lock in your pick for who you think will go all the way, whether it's the team to win the championship or a conference title, whichever one. Visit FanDuel.com to get started. Play your game with FanDuel, baby, official sports betting partner of the NBA and our great friends.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out FanDuel. Speaking of Raiders, a lot of noise in the news the past week or two. One of my former teammates, Derek Carr, which he talked about the Fernando to the Raiders. Yeah, every stat he gonna be chasing is Derek Carr stats, because he's probably the most accomplished, passer really. in that organization's history. You know what I mean? But I heard like he may be like unretiring this season.
This gonna be some news, bro. Like if he decides to say, you know what, I'm back out there, it's gonna be very, very interesting.
Yeah, I think some dudes, bro, they man, they just need a break, bro.
Yeah, DC, bro, DC.
Yeah, they just need a break away from it.
He done led the league and like you say, he done led the league in passing yards. He done did some shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
he can definitely make a team better for sure.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you don't play 11 years in the NFL not knowing how to do it or handle business. Like he's definitely, a professional. You got a good feel for the game. I think with DC, man, this is all about getting him around, just the right kind of people.
Oh yeah, man, he only 34.
Yeah,
but he's still on that Saints contract, so like they would have to like trade him.
Yeah, I don't see that being an issue though, because it's all about relationships, man.
Right.
Like
I think he has a great one with the Saints too.
Yeah, I think DC gave some of that money back too. Yeah. So
business is business too.
Yeah, so I don't think the Saints. And then the Saints got their quarterback.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It'd be different, man, if they didn't have their quarterback.
Right, sure, it was ugly.
It'd definitely be some noise, from that perspective. But yeah, brother, I think the Saints got their guy, so they should be, reluctant or willing to just, sort of set him up for like his next best team, I guess.
So who you think they asked for in the trade?
I mean, it probably had to be draft picks. Probably had to be draft picks. Probably a couple late round picks or something like that.
Yeah,
I could see that. Which the Saints need. The Saints need to get some more draft picks.
Right.
Like they gotta find a way and continue to build their team through the draft instead of free agency. Like the great teams in the NFL, they build through the draft, right? Like, like how many of these dudes can I retain? Can I retain 50, 60% of the dudes I drafted? Can I get them to a second contract? That's a sign of a successful organization.
Right.
All this revolving door shit, motherfuckers in and out.
So you think DC still got elevated team?
Well, I mean, like I said, bro, he's not bad, bro. He's actually a pretty decent quarterback. Like he's not, he got all the skill sets. He got the mental capacity. Like he could do it, right? Like it's, obviously he got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But man, some of DC best years, bro, was when, he had Josh Jacobs at running back, and he had Darren Waller. You know what I mean? He had dudes on the outside that could run. So big ass O line. I remember playing against the Raiders, bro. I was like, these motherfuckers are huge.
Latavius Murray.
I used to tell him, bro, don't fucking touch me, dog. Like I don't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not your size. Like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone, dog.
They was just fucking huge, bro. Gabe Jackson and oh my God, bro. Colton Miller, like them dudes was fucking 6'6", 6'7", just monsters, But I think he just needs to be around like the right type. And I think that's for most quarterbacks, bro.
Yeah.
Like most quarterbacks, like they need to. Like,
that's what we're seeing.
Lamar Jackson, like he needs to be around the right people, or you won't quite see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we seeing that with Mahomes.
Yeah.
Right? Like, man, get Mahomes the shit that he used to having so he could get back to being Mahomes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. This what works. For sure.
Yeah, so I think, if he could get that, a couple birdies told me, Vikings maybe. Which I mean, a Vikings probably just kicking themselves in the nuts because I'm like, man, I know y'all had Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones.
What?
Now you looking for a quarterback?
You looking for a quarterback?
That's nuts.
Like as everybody gotta feel stupid.
Well, bro, that's why the GM gone.
Right. What? Everybody will be gone.
That's why the GM gone. Man. That's why the GM gone, bro. Period.
And people be talking about some Jerry Jones crazy. No, he ain't crazy. He ain't stupid either.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, I think DC could help. He could help a team, bro. Like that's not out of the picture, bro. And 34, 34 at quarterback is really like an optimal age. Because it's like you've seen it all.
Yeah.
Right? You've seen it all. You made all the money.
Yeah.
So it ain't about the money.
It ain't about the
right?
paper, boy. You
It's about setting yourself up to have another 2, 3, 4 good years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then sort of, just fade into the sunset, man. I think about Matt Stafford, bro. And, just how long he's been doing it. And it's like, he's in his late 30s now and just won MVP.
Yeah.
So quarterback is a much, much different, position.
At this point, he's just trying to make his Hall of
position.
Fame case.
A quarterback at 34, I mean, that's like a hot wife, right? A safety at 34?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad guy.
That's like
that's a fat cop. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you don't know this bitch might cut off. Look good, sound good. So, bro, like, what was DC like as a teammate? Like, any good stories?
Well, DC a good dude, bro.
Yeah,
solid, bro. One of the first dudes in the building. Gonna work hard. He gonna lead his unit. Gonna lead his group. Yeah. Not really vocal, but sort of lead by example. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, really hard worker. You know what I mean? He's tough too. He's tough, man. I know he had a few injuries his last, little stint with the Saints, but he's tough, man. He's played through a lot of shit, bro, throughout his career. So I got a lot of respect for DC, man.
A lot.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for him, dog, for sure. I probably too. I picked him off the most. I'm probably who intercepted him the most? It's probably me.
Right.
So he got it good.
Right. I'm about to say, shout out to Derek Carr. He funded half of your career.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh man. So, bro, I've been wanting to ask you about this, bro. It's been like a private plane boom in Louisiana the last couple of years. The people been asking me, is it because of you, bro?
Sometimes.
Oh man.
Sometimes, man.
Say they need some new space over
there. Yeah, bro.
That boy Tyrann Mathieu getting a bigger jet.
So I will say this, bro. One of the few regrets that I do have, from my time in Arizona was me and Pat. Somebody offered me and Pat Peter to I think they offered us to like buy the plane. Mm-hmm. It's like a couple million, $3 million maybe, but we was gonna have to sort of put some work in it. Mm-hmm. And at the end of it, me and Pat was just like, nah, we don't want to do it.
Right.
But I look back on that and I was like, damn, I should have took that deal. Because the amount of money they charging now, man, like when we used to fly in 2015, bro, 10, 12,000, bro, from, Arizona to LA, Vegas, Miami, might cost you 18 racks. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Both ways, round trip.
Right.
That same flight, that shit probably 80,000 now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the plane, we're not talking about, they got different tiers of planes. Mm-hmm. They got the small ones, they got mid-level, you know what I mean?
Depending on how many windows you got.
But yeah, bro, like when I'm with the family and, you've been with me.
Yeah.
But like if I'm taking like the family to Florida or Disney World, last year we drove to Destin, but that's probably because it was Destin.
For sure. It's right there.
Yeah, it's like, like that's right there.
Impossible to fly there.
Like if you're taking your family, I got 5 kids. Right. So it's like, man, I don't want to deal with the airport.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want,
And everybody else with their kids, and
I want it to be convenient. I want it to be convenient. I want it to be, was it less painstaking as possible?
Yeah. Just pull up.
But yeah, bro. They price gouging nowadays, dog.
Right. Yeah, I mean, of course,
it's too much money. That's too much money to.
You're a fan of PJs.
That's too much money, bro. For a lot of the flights one way.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So whereas before, bro, it used to be $50,000 round trip. Now it's $50,000 one way. Damn. So it's just not. It's not a good It's not a good thing to do. I think some people got to do it because of like their fame and just sort of where they at in their life. But yeah, bro, I've kind of gotten away from that. No, you realize you spent a lot of money.
Right.
On,
Right. Yeah.
that.
So
I don't think that's sustainable for nobody. I mean, I'm a millionaire, so
right.
it's not sustainable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is reserved for the filthy rich.
Hey, bro, I remember
Niggas that go to them islands.
right. I remember when you had first like your first flight, probably like after being retired, flying commercial. I think you had like some layovers or something where like you was like stuck for a little while, but you was like you called me, you called me, you was mad.
Yeah.
You was like, man, see, this is why I fly private. Everybody got to deal with none of this shit.
Nah, for real, bro.
I remember that, bro. But
yeah, I mean, you could bank that, bro. Like,
ain't no better feeling, bro, than knowing that you don't, ain't no TSA. It's just knowing that you don't have to do all that waiting and they ain't got to be, oh, yeah, they about to board the plane. We need an extra 15 minutes. And then they
get special treatment.
Yeah.
Special treatment, dog.
Well, I love it.
Yeah, bro.
Remember your first time? Remember your first?
My first PJ?
Yeah.
My first PJ. My first PJ was actually when I went to the Heisman.
Okay.
When I flew, me and Les Miles, we flew on the LSU private plane.
Bro.
Then I'd probably say after that, I want to say it was with Pat P. I want to say that my next private was Pat P because we was right there in Arizona. We used to go to Vegas a lot. That shit like a 30-minute flight,
Right,
you know.
yeah.
You know, you go down there, bust your head wide open, come back.
Come on back, yeah.
Nobody know you left.
Yeah.
You know. So, but yeah, we used to go to Vegas a lot, man. For sure.
Yeah, we definitely used to go to Vegas a lot, boy.
Vegas was fun, man.
I love it. Ain't going nowhere.
Fun. Cosmo. Top flow.
Come on, man. You can't nobody see us. See everybody else.
Top flow, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, they need to bring them prices down, bro, so we can get another PJ flight. They hitting cars ahead. Now a layover is not even bad.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's all good. Unless somebody out there trying to sell us a plane.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's something to consider, you know.
Well, bro, before we get out of here, we're going to get into this mailbag, baby. So Keith hit us up, in the Bayou at the 33rd team. In the email, he was asking us, he said, Tyrann, what music do you like to listen to? And what do you listen to before games?
I'm all over the place, bro. I guess it sort of depends on mood.
Definitely, yeah. He's all over the place.
Time of the day, too.
Yeah.
Because I don't really believe in like rap music like early,
right,
like in the day.
Yeah, nah. We
you know,
in that regard, bro, I can say that we definitely are similar.
Like you fucked up if you listen to rap music before 9 a.m., dog. What you listening to, bro?
Yeah, before.
You about to have a bad day.
Yeah. And anybody piss you off, you gonna go clean off.
You know. So yeah, it really depends, bro. But obviously, like if it's a night game, definitely, Lil Wayne, like Young Jeezy, like 2010, like 2008, 2012 rap.
Yeah.
Like hustler music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then too, like I like the kind of
shit when we was broke.
Yeah.
Shit that was motivating. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, and too, like I like you listen to gospel.
Young Jeezy talking about marble floors. Now when you walk inside, this man got real marble floors.
Yeah, gospel. Listen to some gospel music. Got to sprinkle gospel in that.
Yeah.
Little R&B. So yeah, man, that depends on mood, but probably those three is really like some like music we're tapping into.
Yeah,
but definitely like Southern artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Southern artists, like Jay-Z a little bit, but mostly like Louisiana, Atlanta, Miami, Texas rappers. Yeah. Like sort of per se, That was a pretty good episode, man. I feel like all those topics was pretty good, man. I enjoyed it. But that's gonna be us. That's gonna be it for us, man. In the Bayou. Make sure you guys subscribing, man. Make sure you guys hit us up. Tyrell just dropped the email, and so shoot your questions in.
Yep.
Turn your notifications on. Put it in the comments. Send us a DM. You can probably send him a DM. You send me one, I ain't gonna see it. But nevertheless, man, it's all love. And stay tuned, man. Next week we got a really good guest. I won't say his name, but
I ain't gonna say his name.
I will say that he was a former No Limit artist.
Yeah.
I guess next week when you
get in the comments right now.
And next week when you watching the show,
think it is?
Just make sure y'all got y'all camouflage do-rag on or something. I don't know.
Man, bring your soldier rag,
shirt,
baby.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.